Introducing Flex Power Tools. More power. Long
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Hey, Jack, welcome. Take a look at Verge real quick. Do I have it down here? No, I don't. Alright, I'll just add it real quick. Not on Bybit. Also, just give me... Hmm. Yeah, I mean, this you could probably short this and do all right. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin here. Still waiting on some confirmations here on my funds transfer, but as soon as that crap is done, then we'll start looking for some entries. Hopefully in the next few weeks I'll have another stream or two up. I'll try to start doing this a little bit more for everyone. And there might be some pretty cool announcements and some changes into my normal setups that I've referenced before that you guys haven't seen. So hopefully some new stuff that's going to be pretty exciting. I know we used to play a lot with just, standard entry exit on Binance and KuCoin. We used to play a lot with Profit Trailer. And those tools are still out there. However, I will say that myself and the team I've been working with since the pretty much 2018, we've pretty much exhausted the capabilities of Profit Trailer and what that code base can support. So that being said, we've been real quiet and looking for some other potential solutions and might have something to report on here soon. But as soon as I have something that's set up that I trust, I'll be sure to let everyone know, let you guys know where to get it, how to get on board, and kind of how to, automate that income. Also, let me get a quick levels check. How's the music volume versus the chat volume? Do I need to change anything? Take a look at that BTCD chart. So, yeah, dominance is down, and money's coming out of Bitcoin. It looks like potentially into alts. I like to cross-reference this chart personally, Jack, with this total 2 chart here. And the reason is, total is obviously all of the crypto market cap, total 2 being all of crypto market cap minus Bitcoin. We could drop the music down a little bit. How's that right there? Let me know how that is. But it definitely looks like, money is coming into alts. We're getting close, I should say, not hitting, but getting close to what looks like it could be some major resistance in terms of altcoin market cap. Just kind of looking here, the 4-hour back that up. Yeah, we're kind of at the top of the volume profile here. We've got a little bit of a double top. Looks like a third attempt, but it's losing steam. money flows coming out. If we look at the market cipher indicator down here, which is for reference, folks. Again, this is market cipher B, right? So this tool is really designed to kind of spot divergences, track money flow, momentum, and really kind of let you know when you're at the top or the bottom of a move. Something I've had quite a bit of success with. I would highly encourage anyone who's serious about trading to take a look at it. And there's a number of other tools in the suite as well. But this isn't a paid segment or anything, so we're just kind of hanging out and chit-chatting and looking at some charts. Let's see here. Yeah, hourly on total too. Might be a good time to potentially take a little bit of profit on some alts just in case. Yeah. Yeah, things are feeling a little toppy. Notice again our money flow's coming down. But another fun chart to look at lately has been the DXY against Bitcoin. So, in fact, let me do this. Let me just add it to my chart. Wait a minute. Wait, let me get on the Bitcoin chart. I'm still on total too. Now this will work better middle of the week when the traditional markets are open. But if we look at like the DXY compared to Bitcoin, you can almost use this like an RSI, meaning if DXY is pumping, right? As soon as it starts going up here, notice Bitcoin's price goes down. When it starts coming down, Bitcoin's price starts going up, right? So I mean, it can be a good indicator, but it does fail on the weekends. We are in a weekend right now, which is why I don't have it on my chart. But just something I've noticed lately is trading, based on the DXY is not a bad strat. Now that being said, if we look at 6 hour here, that's saying we want to go up a little bit, but I don't know if I really trust that, because when I look at the 3 hour and specifically when we zoom in on market cipher and look at the VWAP, this kind of yellowish wave that's behind the screen wave right here, that's coming down pretty quickly. So that tells me that we could be heading down in terms of price action a little bit. So might be looking for a little bit of a short setup here, but let's keep looking through the time frames. As everyone knows who's followed me for a while, I'm a real big fan of multi-time frame convergence. We are at potentially the bottom of a volume range right here. Could get a bounce. We're kind of at the middle of the Bollinger Band. Let's just zoom in on that a little more. Getting some EMA crosses. Thing I don't like though is that even though our RSIs are technically green, we're getting kind of high up there. And we did just print a green dot, but we're technically red in money flow. I almost feel like this is just a move playing out, and I would be a bit surprised if we really pumped far from here. Looking at the 15 minute, I mean, range has been closing. I don't know about 28.75. I think 26.5, 26K is kind of the top of the potential range there, Jack. And I believe that actually lines up with a pretty major fib as well, if I'm not mistaken. but it's definitely possible. I mean, anything's possible. I would say that like while we have seen a nice little 40% pump or so, let's be careful not to be too quick to call the bottom, and say, oh, the bottom's in, bottom's in. I know a lot of people are maybe hinting at that, but I don't. I think it's far too early to confirm that. It, I don't know. My gut tells me no on the 28.75, 27 to 28.75. Not this run. How are we doing on this transfer? There we go. We should have our crypto now. There we go. Finally. Okay, got money in the account. Let me get on the right chart for the exchange I'm actually working on. There we go. Shit, I may have missed the short play. It's fighting. Yeah, it's fighting a little bit right here. Let's 1 second here. Right. He'll just missed that pump. But we're all set up now and funded, so it's a good little one too. Woo-hoo-hoo. Good thing we didn't get overzealous on getting into that short entry. All right, let's see here. So we're going to be at the top of the range. Let me do this, actually. Let me just split screen this. Well, wait a minute. Richard Hart. Um, I've only seen a few interviews of him. Um, I don't know if I fully believe in the hex and pulsex stuff. I also haven't looked very deeply into it, so I would say my opinion is neutral or none, just based on limited info. But I do not hold any hex or pulsex or anything like that. Are you gonna keep on pumping here or what? Alright, well, market close out of that. Wait for a better entry. No reason to get greedy and force it. I'd rather take a dollar loss now than, $100 loss due to something stupid like ego. Question is, I don't really want to flip long here. Well, shit. Maybe I do want to take a little bite long. Right up to like 27.72 and see what happens. See if we get this fill here. 22.760. Looks like KuCoin changed a lot of their leverage stuff and limits. Yeah, I took a small position, Jack, like just a little $100 position. Turned around on me, so went and just closed it out now for like a whatever 70-cent dollar loss or something. So right now I have an entry waiting at 22.760. We're at 22.762 right now. So we'll see if I get a quick fill. And we'll take it up to, I'll probably ride it up. 22,811, probably 22,795. I'll start getting out. Oh, looks like I'm not going to get my fill. Hooey. Yeah, it's building. Well, all right. I'll go full screen so you can kind of see it a little bit better, Jack. Does that work better for your old eyes? I am far from a boomer, sir. So for anyone wondering, what I've got down here for my chart setups is a simple Bollinger Band 20 for kind of trend and volatility. I've got a, what is it here? RSI over stochastic RSI. Purple line being your standard RSI 14. The stochastic RSI is standard 14 threes. So basically what I'm looking for is confluence in the directions. I don't want to see, like right now I know that it's going to drop hard because RSI and the Stokes are both all pointing down, right? The K is under the D line, so we're going for a ride and they're converged right here. We're also starting to see an uptick in downside volume down here below that. We're right at the middle Bollinger Band line. My guess is we're probably going to come down to if I had to guess, 22.7 is a potential if we don't bounce at the middle line. But we might get the bounce. We're starting to get some buy pressure, so might take a little bite right here. See if we can play this bounce, and we took a small bite, so if we need to, we can DCA in and go from there on a bigger play. One second here, folks. I'm just going to move this to another screen. Make that bigger. For those wondering, I'm going to pop over. This is what my other display that I just moved it to looks like. So I've got Bitcoin up here in the upper left, Ethereum, total, and then a tool called AgriTrade. It's basically a large trade aggregator across multiple exchanges. So it gives me an idea as to kind of what the general market momentum and everything is across exchanges, not just where I'm trading. So it's kind of a good indicator system just to make sure that I'm trading with that trend and not contrary to it. But then we'll go back to the main display here where I've actually got my trade. And it looks like a little fight, but we might be getting that middle BB bounce, which is good. We're lining up with market cipher here on what is this? Yeah. On the 5 minute, I believe, we're about to print a red dot. 1 minute, we're potentially about to print a green dot. So here's what I'm looking at for reference. Right, VWAP's about to come up. Could be at the bottom of this momentum move right here. So that's kind of what I'm playing, is just to see if we get another little move up. Yeah, it looks like they cut me off of that 50x. They only let me go to 5x now, unless I do KYC. I'm gonna have to find a new trading home here soon. I do. I want to get into some of that 69x leverage. Yeah. Take another bite here at 33. See if we get our order filled. Yeah, I don't know. I need to look into that. They might be a good choice. All right. All right, Jack, you might win. Might have to pop over there. But so far, our little trade is okay. I'm up a whopping 4 cents. Pump it. Yeah, like seeing that. Got our stochastic RSI cross right as the RSI turned up. Getting a little more volume. Market cipher over here showing money flow coming in. We've got a green dot printed. Our RSIs are printing buy. Looking at the 5-minute, we're still, again, increasing money flow. 15-minute, we're still in the red technically, but money flow has curved down and it looks like it's starting to come back up. Kind of liking the candle action I'm seeing here. Hourly's even calling up, so we're all the way in trend up to the hourly. It's our 4 hour. 4 hours starts to show topped. 2 hour topped. 3 hour kind of topped. So I don't know, these lower time frames we could be pushing through potentially. We'll just have to wait and see how much money actually comes in, but fairly flat there. I mean, we're starting to come up there. It is Sunday afternoon. I mean, Asia's waking up. Might just want to sit in this long for a few. See if we can break this overall range that we're in. I mean, let's be honest. There's kind of a pretty healthy range of tops right here. So the hopium is fun, but reality must be considered. Yeah, ETH is leading. I've got a pretty sizable chunk of my crypto in ETH. Quite happy about that price action right now, to be honest. Let's see. What are we gonna do here now that we're at the top of this range? Are we turning around? I mean, momentum's kind of capping, but money flows up. So just have to watch it here and see what happens. But looks like we're coming back down. See how low we come back. Yeah, we're still well within trend. We're probably just going to take a little breather here for the next leg up. Yeah, I agree. Momentum's definitely dropping off, which means we're either going to go sideways a while or we're about to see a massive reversal. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I think everybody's so scared that now is one of those times where it very well could pump just to fake people out. All right. I feel bad for Jack that he's not getting his degen plays here. Gonna have to close out this position here. And then we'll go ahead and we'll bump that leverage up a little bit for you. As high as the exchange will let me go, Jack. Just for you. I was happy to take that few cents profit right there anyway, because again, our RSI and our Stokes have converged. Shows we're cooling off here. Probably going to come down to at least the middle BB line, if not potentially all the way down before we go up again. But just we'll wait and let the volume tell us. See if we get a little cheater fill here. I don't think we will. Too far away. Sat on my hands 1 second too long. Here we go, baby. There's your degen. Now we just wait for it to come down a little bit. Nope, wrong way. Don't go that way. Don't do that. Yeah, I kind of like seeing that crack back down. Get my 35 cents back. Hey, there it is. There's the dump. Do we come all the way down to the lower BB to 22,720? That is a pro tip right there, LD. Uh, Jack, that's something I've talked about for a while is doing a TA focused OnlyFans account. Obviously not with me. I mean, as much of a sexy man beast as I am. But I think some pretty ladies, talking about some TAs and some TNA, like, goes good together. It's a good point, LD. That is a good point. I so limited right now? No, I want to take this trade up here. Actually, you know what? No, let's go right here. So let's put the rest of it in here. What do you mean balance not enough? Oh, I've already done it. That's why. There we go. Let's see. Now it can dump. I don't know about the whole Plan B thing, man. I think at the end of the day is like at the end of the day, the US dollar is the world reserve currency. And until that changes, I mean, everything else is just something you trade against the dollar. I mean, the reality is like we don't buy our groceries with Bitcoin yet. We don't take trips with Bitcoin. You can in some cases, but generally speaking, like everybody uses dollars or fiat. As much as I hate it, but it's just the way of the world. So it's one of those things like you can try to fight the trend, but sometimes you're better off just going along to get along. That's actually pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you bought a car with BTC in Madrid, bro, like well done. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get this little dump down. Sometimes waiting for a move can be painful. But you can't rush the trade. Oh man, Mount Gox. Yeah, I hope some people get some of their money back. I doubt it'll ever happen, but I'm hopeful. I think it reiterates the importance of not your keys, not your coins. Um, I was waiting today for a half hour roughly for coin to transfer from cold storage to an exchange. Just like, in my opinion, the price you pay to be secure. Yeah, I mean, we can point to a number of exchange losses like Mt. Gox, Quadriga CX, what was it, BitConnect. Uh, Recently this year, I mean, you've seen Celsius, which was a central exchange lender, file for Chapter 11. You've seen Three Arrows Capital go under. You've seen the collapse of the Terra Luna Foundation and LunaCoin. I know a lot of people who were terribly impacted by that. That was a pretty dark day. Um, but I don't know. I mean, I stick to some of the basic rules. Never invest more than I'm willing to lose, and really manage my risk well, and keep my money off exchanges, and I've had a good time with it. But yeah, I mean, rule one in crypto, right? Not your keys, not your coins. So let's just double check here. Yeah, starting to come down there, starting to come down there, curving down. All right. Let this short ride for a few. But yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm seeing just on a geopolitical scale, like, a lot of people are questioning like NATO and all that stuff. There's the whole war in Russia, Ukraine going on. Like, I think that crypto is gonna have a place where nations actually use it, because of the fact that they can trust the math and that there isn't a need for a middleman. Um, but at the same time, there's also the realist in me that's saying like, well, why would they want to give up their financial control with rubles and dollars and the yen and yuan and all that stuff? So I don't know. I mean, I would love it if one day crypto kind of took over all of it, but at the same time, from the beginning, I thought it would end up being a hybrid of some kind. Oh, dude, I'll start an NFT project versus move to Canada. I there's a little bit too much. As one of my friends would say, there's a little too much tyranny actual in Canada. So, guess it's time to make some NFTs. Let's do this, boys. Yeah, lately, I mean, speaking of like moving in general, not just to Canada, but like been wanting to move and get on some land where I can expand my crypto mine and you know a few other things and get some good investments in infrastructure. Well water, solar power, all that kind of stuff. But long-term goals, right? It's good to have long-term goals. Yeah, I don't know. I think New York actually just passed a moratorium on mining, so I would double check that info. I'm personally, without giving too much away, but I am not in New York. Nice, LD. There it goes. Yeah, we were clearly at the top of a little range right there. Question is now, are we at the bottom or are we going to break through? Well, um, I have a couple of favorites, and I like them for different reasons. So I would say from a TA perspective, my top three are probably Alessio Rastani, uh, Eric Crown, and then honestly probably Crypto Face. Um, Pretty entertaining to watch. Also does really good TA. I mean, I know a lot of people get caught up in the antics or whatever, but when you look at his analysis, man, it's hard to argue with. Um, for mining stuff, I mean, I'll watch a little bit of like Vosk. I'll watch a little bit of Red Panda mining. Um, those are probably the big two there. And then really, like, I would say a lot of my info comes from not YouTube. I mean, just being out there on forums and different, project discords is really one of the best ways to get a lot of info. Yeah, I mean, when you look at their hit rates and their reasons for the analysis, and how much confluence that they put into things, it it's a good story. Man, I would even say Crypto Face, like, because he's so focused on divergences, like, I would say I didn't even really have the true respect for divergence spotting until probably 3 months ago. I would play divergences well before that. I mean, I've played them on stream, a year plus ago. Uh, but the thing about a divergence move is that, you know, the the divergence is what precludes a major move in one direction, right? And so being able to spot that lets you get into those moves early, and they're a very high likelihood of resolving in your favor, right? I think it's like 90 something percent. A divergence will resolve. Um, but that's not the only way to trade, right? And sometimes it's fun to trade it different ways. I mean, today, honestly, like, I was using a lot of indicators and, kind of supply and demand zones. I noticed we were at the top of a range, took a little short. We're in that short now. We're up 0.56%. Nothing to write home about, but, beats a loss, right? So, but yeah, I mean, I tell this to traders all the time that you've got to really find what works for you. What things you can look at and get a clear read on. Yep, this is happening, or it's going this direction. And once you have that system, and if it's back tested and it works really well, 80, 90% of the time or whatever, then stick with it. Just stick with it, and manage the risk. Like, I would say risk management is probably the one thing most traders really don't understand very well. I mean, there are traders out there who only have like 26, 28% hit rates, but they're making 70K a month because they manage their risk well. And it's absolutely ridiculous sometimes. It just really, like, it speaks to the power of risk management and why it's so important. That blew right through the middle BB band. Just trying to break through. Just don't think it's got it, though, based on the volume. Yeah, exactly, Jack. We're not in the high volume time right now. I think on our next dip down, I might take a little profits, and this range is just real tight. It's not worth the risk. Sometimes as a trader, you just got to recognize that it's just not the right moment. As for one Lambo, 2030 for Lambo. All right, I'm closing this before the damage gets any worse. We're at a 1.5% loss. So we lost $3 today, kids. But that's okay. Live to trade another day. Those Porsche Cayennes are pretty nice. $5X Degen long go. Just for you, LD. That's a tough one, Jack. Yeah, I was gonna say neither. I guess I would say cloud mining, but I would time when I would start the mining contract. But since we're playing a game of crypto would you rather, I got one for you. Locked at 50x leverage minimum or no stop loss available? What about you, LD? 50x leverage or no stop loss? Yeah, I mean, let's just say that both can be profitable as long as the risk is managed. Yeah, the music is very apt right now for the current trades. Maybe I should do a stream with that one Korean trader that's always doing those degen plays. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're probably right, Jack. It's all right. I'm not doing this for the money. Some people just want to see the world burn. Yoops. That could be my new handle. Yoops. So what I'm doing, for those wondering, I keep looking at AgriTrade to see what the general direction is. I'm looking at BTC and total market caps here just to check the money. Hourlies still look good. 30 minutes. Still looking good, but again, we're kind of at the top of this range, so we'll either get the breakout, and it's definitely possible we are green in money flow here, or we won't. But for those wondering what I'm looking at when I'm not in my main trade window here, that's what it is. I wonder if I could talk to the guy who runs AcroTrade and get him to replace the dings and the money sounds, right? With yips, yips. Now, if you guys like this stuff, I can start streaming more again. I've just been kind of busy doing the life thing, so might be a good time to pick it back up, though. It's been a good little break, but maybe it's time now that a lot of people are kind of wondering what's happening, what's next with crypto. I know personally, I'm waiting for the market, the true market bottom to be in, and then I'm gonna be excited about getting back to crypto botting, and letting that that really kind of work for me again. You know, the last couple of years with botting has been quite nice. Though I don't think I'm gonna go back to profit trailer again. There's just too many issues with the code base. It's been a great platform to learn about building strategies because it's so customizable. But um, when you find some of the bugs that you do and you realize, oh well, that's why that didn't work because of nothing you could control. It doesn't really instill a lot of confidence in the platform. But like I said, we've been looking at a few different options out there, and yeah, profit derailer. Yeah, that's not a bad description for it. I found success with it. Like, you know, I mean, not everybody did, but I did, and a lot of folks that I know did. Um, but yeah, it left a lot to be desired, and I think that I think there are better tools out there available. Just say that for now until I can say more. All right. Yeah. Take it easy, Jack. Thanks for tuning in. All right, folks. Well, we might call that a stream here and just let this long cook for a little bit and set a little 2% stop loss or something. But thanks everyone for tuning in. It's great chatting with folks. I'll start streaming a bit more here in the coming future, and we'll go from there. But otherwise, stay safe if you are trading out there. Exercise good risk management. Never invest more than you're willing to lose. And reminder that this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. With that, have a great day, great weekend, great evening, wherever you are, and we'll talk to you again.